Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As we'll see a team from the American, the Temple Owls. And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Owls offense will take the first swing of the game. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
On the ground, it's Amaro. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So UNLV's offense will take the field for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the touchdown, Rebels! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
7-0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now they'll try the right side. Fights off a defender. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Wilson will throw. Makes the catch. It's Massey.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
Now this offense is back on the field. He'll do it himself. Oh, what a move. Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. They finally get to him. The what a play there to pick up the first down. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Handoff to the single running back. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to LSU. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Wilson to pass. He's going to run it. Got the first down. As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They get him on the ground, but he's got enough to give Temple the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass to 45. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Owls. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. On the move at the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's McDaniel. Gets it out fast. Jukes his way for more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The hand to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Off the play fake. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved. He's going for the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. On the run, it's Amaro. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this defense has had enough. They've been burned by this guy one too many times already in this game, and they've been trying to make the adjustments on the sideline and in the locker room, and finally they're able to get to him. And they did it because all 11 guys were on the same page. It wasn't just one guy trying to be a hero and get out of his gap. Everybody did their job, and they got him down for a big loss on that sack.
Temple lining up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Rebels offense is back on the field. The run from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. He's got him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Rebels have moved it inside the 20. Handoff from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. From the gun to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. To the air. It's McDaniel. Looking to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Wilson will throw. Oh, they're after him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And it's right down the boulevard. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Marshall was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Chad Pennington used to deliver in his days there in Huntington. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Catch in the middle. It's McGee. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wilson to pass. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Temple lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's McDaniel. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. He just has a way of finding those creases as he gets out to the 15. The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Now improvising. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Pulls and fires complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield, it's McDaniel. Quickly to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll keep it on the sneak. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Here's the handoff. Creates a little room. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Here's a heat. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
A lot of people probably wondering with a 2-possession lead, why is this offense throwing the ball in the 2nd half? I think part of the reason is they know they can protect their quarterback. They have not allowed a sack in the entire game. And that time, the QB had all day to survey the field. He finds another completion. Give the guys up front tons of credit.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Rebels will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNLV. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdown.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious, he's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
31, Temple, 10.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Wilson will throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play action fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Good play call offensively. That's the right place to go with the football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Gets it to the back. Spins away from the defense. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Back to throw, it's McDaniel. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Single back formation, and they give it to him. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Runs through a tackle. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. The RPO, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Dropping back, it's McDaniel. That's caught. It's McGee. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
On the play. Offense facing 4th down.
Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've reached the brink, and UNLV is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Snagged in the middle. It's Amaro. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll go to the sneak. Gets it past the marker. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on 4th down from the 17. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. Pulls it in down the middle. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Owls! Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Alabama has a lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 10 over LSU. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's McGee. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's McDaniel. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give to Davis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got the tight end. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The kick is on its way. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good.
Turning it on. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Temple lines up quickly.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wilson to pass. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rushes on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. Back's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Temple.
Looking to throw. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost done.
they'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. RPO complete to open the drive. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the ground with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.